Greetings, Warriors of the Ring. My name is Strider656. I'm so excited to welcome you back to Middle Earth. And I'm excited just to share with you this new screen and setup that was shared with me from Ideralda. Unfortunately, I don't have a turn counter. I'm going to work on trying to get that in the next few weeks. So that might be annoying for you, those who like to keep track of turns. I know when I watch videos, I like to see the turn because I'm curious. So I'll try sharing that as I go. These are my War of the Ring World Tournament games from 2025. And I'm going to post all of them until I'm eliminated, which could be pretty soon. We'll see. So right now I'm facing Stjepens, and this is round 2, game number 1. I originally wanted to play free here, but he wanted to play free first, so let's jump into it. It's been a while since I'll do my best. So I drew Shadows Gather, and I drew Cruel Weather. Happy about the hand. Cruel Weather is nice to draw. I allocate no eyes. And I roll 1. He gets a pretty nice roll. I have a lot of Palantirs. With the Fellowship, he is safe. I think for a bit, I decide I'm going to draw some strategy cards so that I can see what the cards want me to do. Monsters Rouse is first. You draw a strategy card. I draw a strategy card. I have Great Host, Stormcrow. Use it to bring the elves back if I need to. Once again, he's safe. I muster Isengard down. He wants to pass until equal at this point, so I decide to bring Saruman in. Passes again, and I decide to try to figure how I'm going to maximize efficiency here. Because I don't want to draw a card, because it'll be up to 5, and I don't want to discard any of these. So my thought now is I'm going to use Shadows Gather the next turn to get these guys to move up quicker. I don't think it's super efficient, but it is what it is. And I decide to move the guy from Isengard into Moria. He plays Éomer in Helm's Deep and draws for Gandalf. Now I play Shadows Gather. 1, 2, 3. Big force going up. This is nice. I feel like it's a waste. But I'm not wasting cards that way. So I draw Half-Orcs and Goblin Men and Wormtongue. We're in turn 2, by the way. You can't see the turn counter because my thing is a glitched mess. So far, I'll work on it. I say waste of a good card even in the chat there. Fellowship, okay. I roll 2 additional eyes. And he rolls kind of a mixed roll. The most mixed you can without getting a character. He says spicy. He moves a Fellowship. And I miss. I move Sauron down so I can start moving these guys up. My plan is to get both of the elven things at once. He musters the elves down, so I move up and out. He decides to pass. I move up and out. He plays Power Too Great. That ruins my plan entirely. That brings the elves down close to war. I could play Stormcrow, bring him back down 1. I move the guys from Southern Ravanian up to Northern Ravanian. He's curious if I use the flag to move 1 army. I say no, I use a character. It's been a long time since I played the game in this game, just so you guys know. I do make stupid errors coming up, so look forward to those. So you play Spirit of Mordor on the 3. He gets 1 only. I want to make sure I keep 1 Isengard unit there in case I get Delvery of Orthanc. And I combine... What do I do? South Andronvale to... Okay, where's the second movement? Where was the second? I can't undo because it'll mess it up. Move. And Farharat to Nihrat. Okay. Now I do that. I was so confused because I did that before by accident. All right. We go into turn number 3 now. I draw Fighting Urukai and Warren in 12. And I have a decision to make. What to get rid of? Wormtongue makes the most sense. But I also have to think of I need to get rid of Power Too Great. What am I going to discard for that? So, I don't know what to do. Maybe I should have discarded for Power Too Great last turn instead. I could have used the Half-Orcs and Goblin Men to get rid of that. And I could have used a Wormtongue then. So anyway, I kill Wormtongue now. I allocate 1 because I have to, and I roll 1 more. And he rolls the Devil's roll for free, which is almost all musters. I call that the GG roll, because you can't do anything. She brings the elves to war. So it goes Wormtongue. Stormcrow can do nothing at this point. So I kill Warren Starman Toil, and I kill half-orcs and goblin men to get rid of Power 2 Great. Unless there's another elite. Unless there's an elite into Lorien, so I'm going to step on that now so we can't muster anymore. He placed Riders of Theoden. So I see didn't muster up in Woodland Realm. I moved towards Woodland Realm, and I moved towards playing Corsairs later if I draw it. He gives me a ranked with the Fellowship. As far as he uses on a hybrid. And I hit, and it's a 2 reveal. It's first hit. So Gandalf dies. He goes to Moria, dies, and I draw a I. I was hoping for a 3, but I didn't draw a 3. So now I have 3 actions at the end of the round, so I have decisions to make. I decided I want to attack Woodland Realm, maybe take it out before he can play a card. Maybe get the Witch King. Yeah, get the Witch King. I could play Fighting Uruk-hai. But I draw him a strategy card. That's what I'm telling you. Dumb decisions like that. I think it would make more sense to give him the ring to take out Woodland Realm here. But instead I just draw a strat card. Now I gotta get rid of something. Alright, so let's see. Turn 4, I draw Pits of Mordor and Black Captain Commands. See, now I have to get rid of something. And I have a ring. I kill Stormcrow. Fellowship, okay. We're at turn 4. I forgot the Witch King die at this point. I grabbed it now. Thankfully, I have someone who watches my War of the Ring videos at Rukamania. Thank you for this. He sent me a text message saying, don't forget the Witch King die. Because I do live stream my games. I don't ask for any advice, but that's like a game breaker. Allocate no eyes. Sure this is working. Looks like it's good. Okay. He rolls a great roll. Well, the West to movement. He can do a lot here. So he gets Gandalf first. Puts him in Fangorn. I decided to attack Lothlorien, and I meant Woodland Realm because I always mix them up. Playing a strategy card. I could have played Black Captain Commands to get some more Nazgul there, but I think I'm probably going to use that to move around and attack again. I played Desperate Battle Piece in his position. I got 1 hit with a 6, and he got 2 back, so I helped him out. Press and draw. Here we come to kill. I'm going to play a strat card, probably Desperate Battle. And there, I got 3 hits. But I did with all with 6s. And I helped him get another hit. So I'm down to... Did I not take my damage? Did I take my damage? It says I did. I did. I took it. Okay. I always get worried. Alright. So he flips Fellowship using the Palantir. I think. And I decide to play Olagai on Woodland Realm. On Woodland Realm. On Lorien. I told you I mixed them up even now. It was a Fellowship. I hit. I should have done Black Captain Commands first. But I want to make sure I had a stronger army. So I can use 1 to put a Nazgul on the Fellowship. And the rest in Woodland and Lorien. Getting work every time, man. Playing a strat card. Probably going to play Onslaught. Which I do. And he kills my die. You notice it's gone. I'll get it later. Because it's confusing. So I get 1. I get 2 hits. And he gets 1. So I decided to stop and draw because he has a big force. And I draw a Relentless Assault. There's a Fellowship. And my Nazgul does its job and gets a 6 for a 0 reveal. So sheesh, I mean, he's moving. But now I have a lot of actions to take. I could always just... Because he's not passing to begin with, it gives me a lot of options here. I decided I just want to take out Lorien. So, and I played my Relentless Assault because you can't block it. Take out 2, and I got 1 hit. And 1 on the reroll for 2 damage. He gets 2 back. And next round, I draw a Deadly Strife. I decide to play it right away. Maybe I should have waited. I get 1 hit. 2, and I didn't get... Again, the 6s are not what they're supposed to do, but he got a lot of 6s back too. So he's down to 1. And I'm down to, this is my last round, no card. I don't want to waste Cruel's Death here. I would have hit, but instead I missed, and he got a hit back. So, not happy here. I'm going to try it again, because I'm an animal. And I think about it, and I decide to bring the Southlands Uselings to war instead. Rush them down. Draw a strat card to see if I can get a better card for this attack here. And I do get a double Earthing, which I'm going to try on him. So a lot of actions just to take Lorien out. And I do get my hits. He hits back 3-2. I get rid of the Orthanc regular because those usually run out quick. And I'm at 4. I draw Morgul Wound Hill Trolls. I don't know what he's drawing because we're looking at my hand only. I allocate 1, roll 2 more. He rolls not a lot of movement again. He starts by doing the regular Westamnet, Edoras to Westamnet move, and the Fords of Eisen into Helm's Deep. But I'm not going for Helm's Deep because that looks awful. Because he decided to wait to hide the Fellowship, I decided to play Morgul Wound and punish him. But if you notice, I moved the ring up. And we're just having a time of our lives figuring out which one's which. Stjepens corrects me that, yeah, this is that is indeed the Fellowship tracker that I'm moving up instead of the Corruption. So, I feel such a moron here. Okay. Say immature R for me. This is where nothing special. This is a tournament, so I'm embarrassed. Anyway, he flips Fellowship. Says we are but mortal men. I decided I'm going to start mustering up to take out Edoras, because I'm not going Edoras, to take out Erebor. I get an elite in South Rune. It was a Fellowship. I hit on 6, I hit again. It's 0 reveal. So he's not getting a break with the Fellowship, but it's not really doing damage either. I decide to attack Dale. No card. This one guy might be a problem later, though. I do hit the one guy. He gets one back. He gets nothing back. I move all. And my thought now is I have Shadow Lengthens. And I'm going to try to get all these guys into here. That's my plan. And I'm trying to do math to figure out how to do it. 5 plus 2 plus 2 is actually 9, I believe. But I can muster one more. So anyway, I'm at 5. He decides to flip the Fellowship. I muster an elite here, and he decides to play Elven Cloaks. I decide to move 1 there so I can do Shadow Lengthens in a second. My second action will probably be somewhere over here. Yep, moves the 8 out here to make him think I could be going Gondor. I play Shadow Lengthens. What would be really helpful is if he moved that Dwarf in, because then I could take it while moving in and go 1-2. That's what I like to do. But I have a nice full stack. I draw Rage and Shelob. I don't have to worry about Spirit of Mordor anymore either. So I'm in turn 6 now. Fellowship okay. I roll 1 eye. I roll no eyes. I have only 1. Alright, he says War. Decides to move into Helm's Deep. Again, I have no plan to go there. And he moves the one guy from Iron Hills in. So I move my Nazgul around on the Fellowship. Move all of them up here. Probably going to go a fancy way around so we can't muster in Iron Hills. It was a Fellowship. Here's the Amateur Hour 2. I rolled the freaking army. I forget what I hit. I think I hit Control R, and it said A for Army. And he says, what did I roll? And I actually rolled a 2, and I rerolled the 6. Another hit with a Nazgul. So Nazgul's doing his job. Witch King must be proud. So they get revealed. He takes the damage. I said Nazgul did his job. He just can't move at all. He can move. He just gets hit all the time. And now I decide to use my army to move up onto Iron Hills. And my second action, I move out towards Gondor. And I leave 1 behind because I'm worried about military. I always get worried about military. He flips the Fellowship. And now I just realized something. I realized that Cruel Weather, he could go 1-1. And I have nothing to play it with currently. So if he gets revealed in, I drew Cruel Weather first turn for nothing. So I put Erebor under siege. Moves the elves down. He was Fellowship. He is hit, and it's not a reveal. And I can't stop him. He randoms Mary, and Mary decides to move to... Decides for a long time and settles on Druidane Forest. Attack Erebor here. Probably going to play Rage, or we come to kill. We come to kill. Okay. And he plays Confusion. I get confused with one hit. Unfortunately, this reroll, imagine if I had Desperate Battle. That could have been 5 hits. But instead it's only 1. And he gets 2 back plus 1, which is 3. You come to kill, gets 1 more. I'm going to stop and draw because I don't want that force to be a problem. Let's see what I said. I did say stop and draw. I draw Onslaught. He passes. I'm going to attack Erebor again. Onslaught to Heroic Death. And I got 1 hit, which is a Heroic Death. He gets 2 hits. I decided I'm not going to play. Not going to Onslaught anybody because it's backfired on me before. Stop and draw, and I get Corsairs of Umbar, which I can play, but I can't really do any attacks, so I don't think I'm going to yet. He passes. I do Erebor again. No card this time because I need a card to play Cruel Weather, or a die if he's not revealed. I got 1. He gets 3. And I just downgrade that way. He passes. Now I start mustering up again. But too bad I don't have Shadows Gather. This will be a nice long walk for that Oliphant. Nice journey for him. He moves the ring. And he is hit. It's a 3. Thankfully, it's not a reveal, so I can give him the ring back to play Cruel Weather. Get rid of Strider. And Cruel Weather goes into play, moves him back onto the Nazgul. So I did buy a turn. I drew Nazgul Strike, a New Powers Rising. We went to turn number 7. He declares in Daggerlad. Fellowship okay. I allocate 1, I roll 2 more. I don't want to roll any now. He uses Will of the West to move the Fellowship. And I hit him. It's a 1. I attack Erebor again. That's kind of dangerous. This is risky. I'm thinking of playing Great Host here. I'm hoping for a hit. If I can get like a few hits, I can finish him off. And I got 1, so I'm like, okay, please don't hit. We're gonna get one max, and he gets 2. I remember when I played this game originally, the live stream, I kind of got very upset and I swore really loud on it because I didn't get to use my New Powers Rising. He's down to 2 now there. He moves Gondor down. I attack Erebor again. Oh my gosh, I'm dangerous. I play a Swarm of Bats, and I get my hits barely. And he gets nothing back. So that was super risky of me. Wow, that's risky. Okay, and he plays Grimbjorn now, so now I'm worried about this force retaking. And I have no real armies left, so I play Corsairs at this point because there's a chance I can win this turn. Actually, there's no chance I can win because I need another die. Gondor goes to war. He moves to retake Dale. But I realize that North isn't at war. And I start moving towards them because I can block his mustering point. And I'm hoping it's going to attack me without realizing it. That's what I'm hoping. And he does. And I said, not at war. So he passes instead. I play Many Kings just to reinforce the round so I can take these guys out. He moves out to Osgiliath with his force, probably trying to protect the 10th point. And I play Nazgul Strike just to move my Nazgul around and cost him Corruption. And I roll for the Hunt. I hit on 5s. And I hit, rerolls a miss, and it's an I, so he's going to be revealed into Mordor. So he takes the damage. And I draw a 3, which is great. Takes Legolas. Now he's at 7 Corruption in Mordor. So you can't go to the next phase. I was being very particular. Now he moves in. I draw day with that done to the side. Let's look at the hunt pool out of curiosity. Let's see if the hunt pool is made. Let's see how it looks like on this channel here. I can't see anything. Hopefully it's okay. Okay. Okay, the pool looks good for him. I mean, there's not many. It's not very damaging. So I'll see. Fellowship okay. He says yep. I rolled 2 eyes. This is probably going to be the game here. We'll see. That's the fellowship. I attack DA using a character card. Probably going to play Liza's Eye because it sucks. And he plays Shield Wall. And I get 3 6s, but its Shield Wall protects him. Gets none back. I press. I draw into Ring Wizard Abroad. No card. There's my 6s. And he doesn't hit back, so I'm at 9. He passes. I play Ring Wizard Abroad to move these guys to protect Dale and these guys out here to take this place. He moves all his armies to Asgiliath. He's going to have his last stand there. So my decision now is I could bring these 7 and go here, and then take Minas Tirith, possibly. So attack Asgiliath first. I get my 6. He misses. He decides to muster an elite in Minas Tirith. And I decide that I'm just going to attack Pelargir until there are no more. Because it's not like a siege. So my first card I play is Relentless Assault. I do no casualties. My idea is I just want to draw a card. His free is a 1. He gets 1 hit. I get nothing. He gets 3 back. But I'm okay with this. I'm going to press forever because I don't care about the Witch King. So I press, no card. And I get 2, get 3 total. He only gets 1 back. Now it's turning around. Press, no card, and I take him. And that's GG. So that was game 1 of the tournament. I can't show you the stats screen, I don't think. But the stats are, I was +5 on 6s, which is nuts. He was +4 on 6s, but he rolled crap for movement. So that was the first game. I'll show you my next game soon, and I'll try to keep you guys updated. Thank you for watching this video. And Ederalde, thank you again for getting me set up. And until next time, guys, I'll see you around. Feel free to hit me up on the Discord if we can play a game sometime. And take care. See you in the next one. Bye.